Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the channel. As you remember, I've been on vacation for the past week, but I am finally back, ready to put out some more content. So, if you remember, we left off on this part, and so if we go here into our sections, we finally completed our building a system and refinement part of the series. And so now that we're done with this, we have parts all the way up to 5. And so now if you remember this, we started very well, continued very well, continued very well. Massive drawdown. This is where we learned a lot about the system. And finally, the analysis portion of it. There's still a second part to this analysis portion, but it's not very important because we're all we had left to look at was very, very good price action. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, so now what we're going to do is start up another data collection without the refinement part so much because we kind of took advantage of already having done one to learn of when the system is profitable. And so here, if I jump into trading view, I want to test out a different market condition that I've noticed quite a bit recently that I just kind of want to test particularly. And so if we look at silver, we're looking for longs all up to around here. Stop looking for longs, but I'm leaving a lot of money on the table in these sections, and I'll tell you why. It's because we're trading on a 1 minute, 5 minute entry. So if we step down to the 4 hour, here, I'm gonna invert the chart. So if we step down to a day, let me look at this. Yeah, a daily, we started putting in some nice demand. I flipped the chart, by the way. So I'm gonna talk about demand, because that's the way I like to look at the chart. Putting in some beautiful demand and longs into this market. There's plenty of opportunities for us to get involved in these, markets, right? And so I want to go look at gold because I think we're in a similar market condition, or we have been. Primarily here, like here, I want to look at this kind of market condition because we're not bearish. And so what I might actually do is I can open up 2 different windows with different time frames on it. But assuming we're looking for longs here, aka shorts, I want to see if there was any opportunity here because if you look at the weekly context is going to be effectively bullish. We're looking for longs on the weekly, but we step down to the daily. Daily, effectively, we're looking for shorts all along here, right? Or longs. I keep flipping the chart, but we're looking for longs here, even though the weekly, we're expecting to continue bearish, right? So I want to see if there's any opportunity in here for us to get involved, right? Potential opportunities. Here, I'm going to go highlighting them. So from what point will we have started looking at the market? Probably after these pushes up, somewhere right around here, right? So if we look at the 4 hour, 4 hour would have been looking at the market for entries here, 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 potentially here. Very, very weak market. So I might have taken a loss somewhere in here. Falls back down, nothing to do here, here, one more over. Here. Very weak market. Probably wouldn't have touched any of this here, here, here. Off of these bullish pushes higher. And then, yeah, that would have been it for me. Probably here. So now when we step down to the hourly, the 20-minute and the 5-minute, I want to see off the actual 20-minute, because we know the 4 hour is valid for longs. Off 20-minute entries, are any of these valid? Okay. No valid entry. Valid entry here. Probably looks like news, perhaps. Probably a break even or a loss, depending on where you got entered. 20-minute entry right here. Probably a very nice successful win. Entry off of here. Very, very nice win. And so I'm going into these regions. Nothing, wouldn't have gotten nothing. Entry right there. Phenomenal. Actually, probably a break even or a small partial. Go to the next entry. Yeah, I mean, it might look like random points to you guys. This might be news, just given the way price moved. Off of these higher pushes up, entry right here, low somewhere within here. Once again, I'm not looking at, oh, did I get stopped out? This was likely news. I'm not looking at, did I get stopped out? I'm looking at, was there an entry here for me? Only entry I see was probably here. Nothing. phenomenal entry, nothing here. Potential entry over this high, nothing. And then over this high, phenomenal. So yeah, I'm starting to realize, even though this market is very, very bearish, if we step down to the weekly, very bearish. On the daily, we're so far disconnected from the weekly on the 5-minute, 1-minute entries, even 20 and 4-hour, that there is so much opportunity that I've been leaving on the table. And so I want to start to take advantage of that. And so I'm going to go back to some point in the market. We're probably going to backtest gold, or what else is there? Let me go look at FX replay. I want to see what markets we have to play with. We've got gold, Bitcoin, a few cryptos. Oh, I haven't done a Forex in a while, like your USD. Oh, this has been dog shit. Phenomenal. Let's look at the daily. So like here, phenomenal sells off of here. Let's go take a look. Probably from here to here. Price was very clean in these regions. We'll just do to here. So on the daily, I mean, yeah. So we'll start from here. 4-hour, I'm gonna set it for longs. 4-hour would have started looking for entries off of this push, this push, this push, and these pushes. And now finally this push. Let's go look at the hourly. Hourly gives us a better story. Hourly didn't build up anything, just kind of fell down. So what I'll do is I'll wait for the hourly to align to some extent, or even the 8-hour. 8-hour might be a lot cleaner. 8-hour would have started looking at the market here. So 4-hour was very clean. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly entries probably would have taken a loss here. Probably news, so nothing here. Potential entry here. Potential entry here. Potential entry off of this strength. Entry off of this strength. Probably a loss here. Another phenomenal entry here. And now finally building up for another entry here. Fails back down, nothing to do. We're going to wait for some more bullishness to come into this market and just falls out. So now what we'll do is we'll step down, mark all these areas out, and jump down to the 5-minute. And likely you're going to find so many entries. Well, I don't know what. Oh, this was the start line. Okay. So yeah, definitely a loss in here. Definitely a good trade depending on where you got entered. I mean, you have so many entry points here. Phenomenal trade, probably a break even here. Went up and then came back down to take you out. Looks like news a little bit. Entries right off of these highs. Phenomenal. Even this area. I don't know where I drew this line. Somewhere around here. Maybe here. 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 Probably a few break evens or losses. Phenomenal winner. Another entry off of some high in there. Winner. Yeah. And so I want to go back. So this is what I'll do. I make a point to select markets in which I know aren't in the best context to really test the rigidness of my system. And so gold, or in this case Euro USD, is a perfect example of this. Shitty price action. Look at the weekly. There's no direction, no trend. Really, I mean, you were in distribution, broke up, potential accumulation, broke back down, confirmed redistribution. So higher time frames are telling us continuation lowers. Oh, my bad. Continuation lowers. However, what's the daily telling us? Daily's telling us longs, right? And so maybe I can disconnect from the weekly here a little bit because we're so far away from it that I can take out so much edge out of this market. So that's what we're going to be testing today. And if anything, we'll start our back test since 2023. You can tell we're in the most choppy market condition to ever exist. Am I expecting to be profitable in this market? Maybe. So let's go back to, we'll start with a standard 150K account because that's usually what I start off with. We'll go to Euro USD and we'll start from January 2023. Oh, my bad. 2023, January 1st. And then we'll go to, I'm trying to think how many sections we should split this video up into. We have a total of, I think, 24 months. 500 days. No, only one. So 12 months, effectively 1 year. So what we'll do, actually, no, we have a lot more than that. What we'll do, we should have a total of 2 years. Yeah, just about 2 years. We'll split it up into year-long sections or quarter-year-long sections. We'll do quarter-year-long because these videos do tend to go out quite long. So this is half of it, and then we'll do until June, July, August. So we'll go to like July 1st. Yeah, we'll do July 1st. Somewhere around June, July 1st. So that way we can split it up into some nice even parts for you guys. And then we'll do May, June, July. Okay. Yeah. And this works. So we're going to go into July 1st, 2023. March, April, May, June, July 1st. So 6 months. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, gonna go ahead and make it full screen. And here we go, guys. So this is the start of a new backtest. Let's see how we do. I'm gonna have to leave here for a little bit. I'm going to the gym. However, let's start off with our daily. If we look at our weekly, once again, it's gonna be very far disconnected. Weekly, of course, we're anticipating lows to get taken out here. Amazing liquidity down here. So what we'll do is we'll mark it out just to kind of have it here. I forgot how you do that. Extended, probably a horizontal ray right off of this high. This is what we expect to get taken out here. However, this is weekly, so we don't care about weekly. Let's step down to our daily, see what's going on here. The reason I draw this out is to remember the higher time frame context. So if the daily starts breaking down, we know exactly what we're anticipating or what story we're kind of formulating here. So daily, very beautiful for longs, breaks up. I mean, just beautiful structure to follow. 4 hours, kind of wacky, very nasty price action. This is the kind of price action I'd want to stay away from. You can just kind of see it in the price action. So, breaking out of that, putting in some nicer structure, beautiful demand coming into this market, upholding whatever demand zones were down here, pushing off higher off of them. Good. Hourly. Hourly is very weak. Gonna give this market a good amount of time to start to shape up. You can just see it in the price action again, price action again. So what I'll do is I'll step down to the 20-minute and wait for some very nice bullishness to come into this market. Kind of like that. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly is starting to shape up. Let's look at the 4-hour, hourly, 20-minute. Yeah, so this isn't half bad for an entry off of this high, assuming this is where the candle closed. Yeah, so I'll take a entry buy stop right over this high. Like I said, don't trade this ever on the live market. Don't do that to yourself. The reason I'm doing it is for testing. What if this turns out to be a very good system for what I expect from the market? Then that's phenomenal. So this would have been my buy stop. I get buy stopped in, get buy stopped out. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is still holding its strength. Hourly is also. 20-minute is also putting in some nice structure. Technically still valid buy stop over this high. No longer something I want to look at. Hourly is probably failing back down, so we're going to wait for that hourly bullishness to come into this market. Falling back down, I want to see longs come into this market. 4 hours probably just touching that MAs. Falls back down. Let's look at the 4-hour, probably 8 hours as well. It's going to start failing here. Yep. So what's going on? Let's look at the daily. Daily is starting to fail. What are we anticipating right away? It might be the start of this stage 2 delivery, right? Because on the higher time frame, we go into the weekly, built back up, undergoing some sort of stage 1, which still needs a lot of time to continue this stage 2. So daily, we're going to wait for the breaks down. Like there's nothing quite yet to do. This market needs a lot of time. Proving that bearishness. Oh, failed back down, going back up. Okay, so we're still going to continue the story. It came, mitigated some sort of demand down here, whatever it had to. It doesn't matter. Like you can refine your zones and whatever, but it doesn't help us. I just need the understanding that demand is holding. What are we doing? Pushing higher. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is beautiful demand into this market. Amazing reaccumulation, breaks back up, confirmed reaccumulation, phenomenal. Hourly is kind of weak. I could see this going sideways, 20-minute. That's kind of what we'll wait for now. Very weak market. I don't want to touch any of this. Still very weak. Potential entries over this high. Come on. If it wants to load for me. There we go. So if we look at the hourly and the 4-hour, yeah, I mean, we're quite extended on the hourly, but 20-minute is showing very clean longs over this high. So we'll take a long over this high, low, ATR 0.0041. This is okay, under an ATR. Look for our entry, get our entry. I don't know if that would have been a break even. Nope, not a break even. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly hopefully starts to go sideways here a little bit. Okay, entry over this high is valid. Okay, entry over this high is also valid. So very nice confluence here. I like the story we're building. Entry here, low somewhere around here. That would have been our entry. Right at the low. And it's going to have to be a limit. Get in and get out right away. Go back up to the 20. Gonna wait for more sideways. Yep. Hourly's probably failing down. So we're gonna wait for the hourly to put in that nice bullishness. Phenomenal entry over this high. 5-minute entry over that high. Yep. I love it. And so like I said, I'm just testing what shouldn't be tested. You know, you should do this once and then you're done. For me, it's I'm refining a new system. I'm trying to see what works for me. Technically still a valid entry over this high. I'm not going to take it. Okay, yep. Oh, this was, I want to look at this entry. Sometimes it plays forward a little bit. 1, 2, there we go. Yeah, phenomenal entry over this high. Let's go look at what our 4-hour and hourly we're doing. 4-hour holding, hourly is holding, 20-minute. Yeah. So as you can tell, I could have taken my secondary entry. Sometimes I'll take secondary entries, for example, over this high or this high. I want to see how that would have played out. 5-minute entry probably would have been a break even or loss. That is a-okay. ATR low over this high like that. We're looking at 0.004. Yep, so half an ATR. I like it. So I'll take this entry. Okay. Oh, I guess I removed it. I think it was 0.004 or something. Okay. Beautiful entry. Move to break even. Nothing to do quite yet. Nothing to manage to. Still nothing to manage to. I'm probably going to be a break even. Phenomenal. Not a break even. I managed to 5R, somewhere around here. And you can tell why my win rate is so low. I don't manage aggressively. I let the market, you know, if my analysis is correct, let it play out or take me out right away, right? Okay. Continue playing forward. Hopefully get taken out now. Nope. Can manage to right around here. Secure an extra 3R. Nothing. Nothing. Still nothing. How long has this been playing out for? Can manage to about this low. We've been in this trade for 3-4 hours now, so not bad. And we finally get taken out at almost 10R. Not bad. Not bad at all. So 4-hour, still holding, hourly, phenomenal, 20-minute. Gonna wait for a new build up on the 20-minute. Starting to fail back down. 20-minute strength coming in. Gonna wait for 5-minute. Yep. So okay entry over this high. However, that hourly is probably gonna go into stage 1 now. So market is extended. However, I would have taken an entry here. Just the way it goes. Gonna wait to get tapped in and tapped out. Phenomenal. So now one thing I am in the process of testing as well is not only considering extensions on the 20-minute, but on the hourly as well. Every single time I've predicted the hourly to go sideways, it goes sideways, right? Even though the 20-minute might not be extended here, it is on the hourly. So that's kind of important. Hourly is still undergoing stage 1. I need to see more bullishness off of this market. And so I would have taken another entry there if I didn't, you know, consider that. Hourly, undergoing whatever it has to, right? Give it time. One more candle. Nope. Let's look at the 4-hour. Daily. And notice what's going on here. Look at the, I guess you could call it the institutional structure. What we're anticipating in the long run. Look at what we're anticipating on the low, you know, lower time frames. Build ups. build-ups, build-ups, and continuations until we meet this point for those Elliott wave traders. But yeah, it's the same shit. Daily, 4-hour, hourly, 20-minute. Yeah, I like this high. I love this high, actually. It's not bad. So 5-minute entry over this high. ATR low. Good. Falls back down, nothing to do. Hourly, falling back down. Gonna wait for more hourly strength. Looks like it's about to come in, though. On the 20. Let's look at the hourly. Almost. I want to see a little bit more strength here on the 20. Something like that. Weak. There we go. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute holding, 5-minute entry over this high, assuming that's where the 20-minute closed. See? 20-minute. Nope, 20-minute hasn't closed yet. I'm going to wait for the close of this 20-minute. Falls back down. Absolutely no entry. However, hourly is probably also failing. I'm going to wait for the hourly to put in some more beautiful demand. We got red news coming up here, so nothing to do. I'm going to give this market time to show us what it wants to do. Let's look at that 8-hour. 8-hour holding, 4-hour holding. Hourly is not quite holding. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4 hours is starting to build off, showing some nice demand. Hourly is 2. 2-hour. 2 hours also showing up. 4-hour, 5-hour, probably the 3-hour. 3-hour and the 2-hour are very clean. Hourly is questionably clean. We're still within these ranges, starting to break out of them. If you want to look at this as like some sort of range bound market, we're still within that. However, I like to get my entries a little bit when they're newer. Falls back down, nothing to do. And I'm probably done looking at this market for a little bit, unless we get a very nice entry off the 20 here. Okay. Potential entry off of this high. I'm going to see if I get anything. Phenomenal. Yep. There you go. So as this high is pushed into, low 0.0045 versus 47. Phenomenal. And that would have been our entry. I'm going to look at the 20 again, just to make sure everything's straight. So I'm waiting for, yeah, valid entry over that high. Got by, stopped in, probably stopped out, 20-minute. Gonna wait for another build up on the 20. You can tell this market loves to wick around, and that's okay. Because this is the kind of market condition that makes you an expert, right? Knowing when to get in and when to not. 4-hour, I should have actually known. Actually, no, this was kind of a clean market condition on the 4-hour. Should have waited a little bit on the hourly. Phenomenal entry over here. I guess I missed it. I played it forward on the 4-hour. But yeah, I want to see if we would have gotten an entry here on the 5. Nope, no entry. So 20-minute, gonna wait for a new stage 1. We're kind of extended for my liking. 4-hour fails back down, nothing to do. Hourly is probably also failing back down. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is starting to continue building up though. Don't like this price action, but starting to build away from it. Hourly as well. Don't like this price action. Don't like this price action. Starting to leave beautiful demand. Pushing away from it. Okay. 20-minute. Probably going to have a very nice entry over this high. Yeah. Somewhere around here. 5-minute. Entry somewhere right around here. ATR low. Falls back down. Might have been news. Okay. So 5-minute. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour, questionably holding. You can just see the horrible price action delivery here. However, we can still capitalize on the kind of stage 2 build up from here. Stage 1, hopefully building that stage 2. So 4-hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute. We're looking at longs over this high. Yeah, this isn't half bad. 5-minute entry. ATR low, somewhere right around here. Let's look at the 20. Oh, 20 hasn't closed yet. So we're going to wait for the 20 to close, and then we'll take a long. 20 is valid over this high. So ATR low. Whatever is closest to the ATR here, we're looking at 4.8 versus 3.2. I like this entry. Let's look at the 1-minute. Yep. So it didn't come back down and take us out. Good entry. Right over the body. Right under the body, my bad. So I'm gonna have to leave here in a few minutes. Like I said, I have some things I gotta take care of, but good entry. Probably take a loss. Yep. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour still holding. Hourly is still holding. 20-minute for longs. Market is getting kind of bad though, so I'm gonna give this market time. I want to see some nice bullishness. Hourly might start going sideways here soon. Okay, 20-minute okay entry over that high. Missed it. That's okay. I need to see some money come into this market. Entry over this high is valid. Let's go 4 hour. 4 hour holding. Hourly is questionably holding. 20-minute is holding. 5-minute entry over this high. Yeah. Nope. Fails back down. Let's look at the hourly now. Hourly's, I hope, starts failing now. Yep. So we're going to wait for more hourly demand to come into this market before I think about getting involved. News hit. Okay, that was kind of our catalyst of whatever the hell this price action was, especially on the 4 hour. This was god awful. Hourly, good. 20-minute. Building up nicely. Potential entry over this high. I don't like entry news entries like this for that very reason. So 20-minute. Gonna wait for a clear up a price. Potential entry over this high. Let's look at hourly. Hourly is still holding. 20-minute is still holding. So yeah, 5-minute entry right here. Nope, falls back down, nothing to do. Still valid actually over this high. So I'm gonna take it. This was our entry. I don't know what low. Looks like we're looking at a 1. Yeah, this is okay. We're gonna risk 0.8. Probably gonna take a loss here. Actually, no, move to break even. Nothing to manage to quite yet. We could manage to, yeah, I'll manage actually to this low. I can get my stop loss here. Somewhere right around here. We're up 2R, so not bad. Just because we've displaced quite far, I'm allowing this market to absorb whatever orders are within this demand. And so if anything, I'd drop this down to 2.25, just for that extra probability of us getting stopped out. Because, yeah, I could see this market accumulating and continuing further. Looks like with market close, we survived that. Rollover, whatever you want to call it. Potentially thinking about managing to this point. Let's look at the 20-minute for management versus the 5-minute. We are giving up, we're at 2R versus, we'd gain like 1.5R, which isn't worth it for me. So what I'll do is I'll keep my management here because I want to see these lows wiped out real quick. And then a continuation. Yeah, so we're wiping out these lows. Hopefully survive the move. And we get taken out. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, guys. Look at this shit. I kid you not. This is not bullshit, guys. What the fuck? We survived it right to the point where I anticipated us to hold the move. Hold demand, absorb it, and then, holy shit. Golly. Okay, well, there you go. We're probably going to get taken out here on this next move, though. So I'll manage to secure an extra 0.5R. That is okay with me. I know we're going to get taken out the way this market's moving. Yeah. So we secured a little extra. Okay. Gonna wait for a new 20-minute validation to come in. Maybe would have gotten a entry off of here somewhere. But nothing to do on this market now. 4 hours probably starting to fail. 4 hours holding. Hourly is not bad. 20-minute, we might get an entry here. I'm gonna wait for a new stage 1. Phenomenal. Entry over this high. Hourly's a little weak though. Yeah, still valid entry over this high. Let's see if we would have gotten an entry. Too big of an SL. We're looking at 5.6. Yeah, that's a little bit big. That's 20% over what we anticipate for entries. So I want to see a little bit more demand come into the hourly as well, just some big 20-minute bullish candle. Falls back down, nothing to do. Oh, fuck. All right, well, there's the bullishness we were waiting for. Played it a little fast on the hourly, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll go to the 10-minute, 1, 2. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is still a little weak, so I'll give it one more candle, 1, and then the 10-minute, 1, 2. I don't know if this candle closed yet. Yep. Let's look at that hourly. Hourly is holding, 20-minute is holding. Yeah, 20-minute entry over this high. Sorry, I played a little fast there, but 20-minute, high, low, something like that. Falls back down. Let's look at the 20-minute. 20-minute is still valid for a long ATR low somewhere around here. This looks just a little bit big. We're looking at 0.36. No, actually just perfect. 0.2 under ATR. Probably move to break even on this high. Manage to about this low, 4.5R. I like that management. We don't have anywhere else to manage. Manage to just about here. I might move it just a little down if we start seeing some bearishness. Yep. So I'll move it to about here. I'm giving up quite a bit of RR. So we're at 6.5R. Get taken out. And yeah, I'm thinking about pausing here. I'm gonna go hit the gym real quick. Let's see where we're at. Analytics. Okay, we're up almost 10% in half a month. So not bad. Like I said, horrible win rate, but that is just part of the game and we got to deal with it. But if you had a 150K account, you made 15 grand, and what is that? Half a month? So not bad. Yeah, it's not looking too bad, because if you look at the price action we're working with, we're still pulling out quite nice edge out of whatever the hell this is, right? So yeah, we did take a few losses in here. Once we built back up, phenomenal entries all along here. So very good. We're going to take a quick pause and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm finally back. Let's continue this back test. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this a lot quicker, sweeter, and shorter. Just for you guys, I know 4 or 5 hour long back tests can get quite long to watch, so we'll be a little quicker. 4 hour and daily are looking phenomenal. Once again, I want to reiterate this. This is the thing that we're testing. This is the context we're in. This is what we're anticipating, right? Continuation is lower. But what are we getting? We're taking so much edge out of this market. So far, 10% edge out of this market. It's looking quite profitable for us. Now, when we step down to the daily, good context. 4 hour has been quite shitty delivery all along through here. We managed to stay out of this price action, stay out of this price action, stay out of this price action. Scalp, I think, one good long here. I think that was a break even. 4 hours holding. Hourly is holding. 20-minute. 20-minute is probably going to start the stage 1. So given my personal experience, more likely than not, this market's going to continue sideways and down until we build up something new. However, I personally still step down to the 20 and look for entry validations, just because my testing has proven there's still edge here. This is an okay long off of this high. I just don't like it. I'm going to wait for the candle to close. Yeah, there's nothing here for me. I'm going to wait for some more strength off the 10-minute. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, showing a good amount of strength. Hourly is holding now. 20-minute good strength coming into the market off of this high. I'm going to give it one more candle, something like this, perhaps. Nope, falls back down. Let's go look at that hourly. Hourly's failing pretty miserably. This could be that start of the daily continuations down now, where we're targeting these lows. But we don't know. I mean, it's still holding up, so good. 4 hour is very weak, so I'm going to wait for the hourly to build up again. Very weak market. Don't want to really touch any of this until strong money comes into the market. Absolutely nothing. Probably jump up to 4 hour, 8 hour. Gonna wait for one more sign of bullishness off here. Like that. Oh, this is perfection. Look at the 4 hour, look at the hourly, 8 hour, daily. Perfection. So 20-minute. This would have been a valid entry. Unfortunately, we missed it. Okay, valid entry over this high. Phenomenal. So we have two possible entries here. We have an entry valid over this high, in which we're working with some sort of A8 ATR. So that's within risk, or we have a secondary entry right here off the 20 push. So we have two valid entries. I'm going to choose to take this one because we can take a way tighter stop. So we can take something like this. And these are the decisions you kind of have to make live market. You can take this entry or this entry. I'll take this one. This is our entry at the low. So right here, we're looking at 0. Is that 6.1? 6.1. So just slightly smaller, like depends, varies on how you might want to measure this, but I'll do a limit. Probably going to get stopped out right away. Yep. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly fell back down. Still nothing to do. Let's look at the 4 hour. Still building up, so I can wait for another 20-minute validation and nothing to do. So we took one loss in this entire range. That's perfect. Let's look at the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour strength came in hourly. So here's the thing. I would have started looking at this market on this 4 hour strength. Somewhere right around here. So I want to be fair with the back testing. So as this candle played out, I would have stepped down to the 20, wait for something to build up. Falls back down. Nothing to do. Let's look at that hourly. Hourly supporting the move. So entry off of potentially this high depending on where we close. Okay, so we closed all the way up there. It was actually red news, so nothing to do. 4 hours holding. Hourly is holding. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but back when we were undergoing this like weird sideways motion, I kind of told you guys I was anticipating the collapse. You know, we're going to go sideways and down until we kind of find our buying pressure, and then we're going to continue those pushes up, and that's exactly what happened. And so it's about patience. You see, I took one loss, and I didn't look at this market again. Didn't get a single entry off of these pushes. Nothing here. The only entry I saw was here, but this was red news, right on red news actually. So nothing. Gonna wait for a new build up. Okay, valid. Building up. Falls back down. Don't want to touch this market here for a little bit. Let's look at the 4 hour. Probably the 8 hour is going to be a lot cleaner. Daily is building up. The 4 hour is also building up. The hourly is building up. These might be okay opportunities to scalp longs. This is where you're going to take a lot of break evens and losses, but that's okay, depending on your system. So I'll look for a long here. You never know. Valid entry over this high. Let's see where the candle closes. No. Okay. Good bullishness. Valid entry over this high. I don't like it. We're way too far out. Valid entry over this high as well. Okay. So let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is... I don't like it. Let me think about it. It's okay. Very weak market. I'm going to take one loss here, and then I'll skip the rest of the price action. Okay, so this would have been our entry off of this high right here. Yeah, this is going to be an immediate stop out. No questions asked. Yep. So let's wait for the hourly to clear up. Or the 4 hour. I need to see something build up. Very, very weak market. Market open, I believe here. Yep, rollover. So 4 hour good. Hourly is good. So hourly is probably going to go into some sort of stage 1 build up. 20-minute is shaping up nicely. Let's look at that hourly. There's something going on here, potentially news, but entry valid over this high. We're looking at 0.056. This is way too large. Oh, actually, this gave us a valid entry off of this high too. Let's go look at the... Nope, candle hasn't closed yet. Never mind. So this was probably news. Let's wait for the candle to close. Candle closed right here. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is good. Hourly is good. 20-minute is good. Yeah, so depending on how this played out, entry right here, this looks like a little bit big. So a couple of things I could have done, 0.078. just within our risk. Probably going to get stopped out right away. Yep. 20 minute, going to wait for a new build up. Okay, build up off of this candle. Let's see how that played out. Sometimes they'll skip a candle forward, but that's just part of the game. So I'll step down to the 10 minute. 1, 2. Okay, let's take a 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is questionably holding. 20 minute is holding. Good bullishness. Yeah, that would have been an okay entry. I do like the bullishness that came into this market. So whatever low was created, and then we pushed higher. So that is a very good entry. Probably immediate break even. Okay, so I'll take this. And depending on you know, what your prop or what your specific situation is, you can take an entry. You know, like I said, this is more designed towards props and passing them, hence the low risk percentage. But you could risk as much as 8% per trade. I like my 0.8. It's a very nice number. So we're at break even, nothing to manage to. Probably going to take a break even. Yep. Keep in mind, we just went 8RR, guys, and I didn't move it, right? So 20 minute is starting to fail. Hourly is okay. Gonna wait for a new 20 minute build up. Hourly fails, nothing to do. Don't want to touch this market. 4 hours building. Hourly is building. 8 hour is still building. So this is okay. I want to see a little bit more bullishness off of this market, and then I'll take a long 1 and then 2. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is starting to questionably hold. Probably going to get a little bit more chop, but entry over this high is somewhat valid. No stop yet. This is a very tight stop. Yeah. Oh, no, that was on the 20. My bad. Yeah, 4 hour week, hourly week. Don't want to touch this market. Okay. Gonna wait for a new stage 1 on the 20. So, like I said, we've taken who knows how many losses already. 4 hour holding. Hourly is questionable. 20 minute. Good entry buy stop over this high. So if I can get this candle to close with some strength. Still nothing. Still nothing. There we go. Oh. Only entry I saw. There's actually no entries here for us. Entry buy stop over this high. Falls back down. Probably news, perhaps. Let's look at the 4 hour. Nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Daily is holding. 4 hours holding. 8 hour is questionably holding. Yeah, I don't like this. Probably going to continue higher from here. Hit our red news. Good. Building up something. 20 minute. It's okay off of this high. I want to see one more candle come lower. Something like that. Very weak market. I could see it just flushing out. Perfect. This high right here. Played forward one candle, but that's okay. One, 2. 4 hour is good. Hourly is good. 20 minute is good. 5 minute entry over this high. Okay. I'm going to have to start making sure we're not hitting red news here. Because FX replay isn't that good at this, so. Huh. I think it was something like this size. So for sake of this test, I'm going to do 0.85% risk. Usually I don't risk that much. I'll do my 0.5 or whatever. And I'll just do that for the remainder of the test. Took another beautiful break even. Usually with big bursts like this, I managed to half, but I forgot to, so that's okay. Sometimes that'll happen on the live market too, so you just kind of have to account for that. And then I'm going to pull up my What's the tool? My FX book, I think. Yep. We're going to look at January 24th, 2023. January 24th, 2023. Where is it? Okay, we did have red news at 8:45. What time is it? That's not right. Is it the 24th? No. Yeah, the 24th, January 23rd. Yeah. So it looks like we didn't have any red news. So we're good. Oh no, we're looking at Euro USD. So red news at 8. So we have red news coming up here on the at like 8 p.m. or some shit. 8 a.m. Something like that. Red news somewhere around here. So 20-minute is still valid for long off of this low, depending on where the 20-minute closes. Still valid buy stop over this high. 20-minute valid buy stop. Yep. Perfect. So we had 2 valid buy stops over this high and over this high. On the 20-minute. Yeah, no, this is okay. We only had 1 valid entry, which was over this high. Got taken out. That's okay. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours kind of shit. Hourly's kind of shit. Still building up though, so there's still potential here. 4 hours starting to fail. Hourly starting to fail. Probably don't want to touch this market. We got red news here. 4 hour, 8 hour. 8 hours still holding. 4 hours still holding. Hourly is still holding. So yeah, looks like we hit our red news. Hopefully 20-minute. Yep. So entry over this high. Still valid. Still valid. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is kind of dog shit. Very wicky, very bad. Oh, my bad. Okay. FX replay's being weird. Oh, fuck me. Didn't mean that. There we go. Didn't miss anything, so that's good. Probably off the 8 hour. Sustaining the move. The 4 hour. Sustaining the move. Yeah, this is kind of becoming very not nice price action, so I'm going to give this market a little bit of time. Don't want to touch this market for a while. Weekly is, yep, bearish. Daily is probably going to be bullish. Very good potential here if we start to build up. Very nice longs. Shouldn't have really been touching. Yeah, this is the market we skipped. We didn't touch any of this actually. Very good. Wow, we were touching it all the way up to around here. Started failing. Didn't want to touch it anymore. Very good. 4 hours sustaining the move. Hourly is sustaining the move. 20-minute probably sustaining the move as well. Very unclear, but valid buy stop over this high. Buy stop, valid buy stop over this high now. If it wants to load. Very, very bad price action. Yeah, I don't want to touch this, even though it'll probably give us a really nice entry. Assuming this was your entry, probably still not at break even. If the software wants to ever load. We got red news, so I'm going to skip all this red news. Potential entry over this high. This is actually okay. So 5-minute entry. I want to look at the 4 hour. Holy shit, piece of shit software. Hourly, holding. Yep, 20-minute, good. 5-minute entry, yeah. This isn't half bad actually. I'll consider a long here. Somewhere right around here. We're looking at 0.46. 45. I'll take it. Hopefully we get a tighter stop though. Falls back down, nothing to do. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new build up. We got red news. here coming up in the next hour. So very good entry here. Let's look at the 4 hour hourly. So what I'll do is I'll take an entry off of this high, assuming that's where the candle closed. Nope, hasn't closed yet. Entry over this high, assuming that's where the candle closed. Yep. And then I'll take a very, very quick loss or break even. Yep, very, very quick and simple. Okay, this piece of shit software is not being nice to me. So I know TradingView just came out with a new replay tool that I might have to check out because these guys are really just not doing it. Very, very bad. Very bad. Yeah, like what the fuck. Okay. Let's look at the 4 hour again. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding, 20 minute. Took an entry over there, took a loss. We're gonna just kind of skip this red news. Yep, let red news do whatever it wants to. Let's look at that hourly. Hourly's probably gonna stage 1 here. Missed the move, that's okay. It was red news, so. Valid entry over this high, very shitty. Don't want to take it. Okay, hourly is still sustaining the move. 4 hour hourly. I could see hourly going stage 1ing now. 20 minute is building up nicely, so entry over this high. Wait. I want to double check. No valid entry for me. Okay. It was a very weak market. Entry over this high. Let's go look at the 20. 4 hours good. The 20 is good. The hourly is good. Yeah, the hourly might start this back and forth kind of price action right here for a little bit. We'll keep that in mind, but for now, we do have a quite valid entry here. So we'll take something above this high just for extra confluence. We're looking at a 0.22 stop. Very good. Falls back down, nothing to do. 20 minute, gonna wait for new stage 1. Phenomenal entry over this high. Lines up with this high. That's what I like to see. Fails back down. 20 minute, gonna wait for new stage 1. Yep, exactly what I anticipated for the hourly to do. Gonna give the hourly time to show us what it really wants to do. Falls back down, nothing to do. 4 hour falling back down as well. Nothing to do. Probably gonna start failing down on the daily as well. So now this is the kind of narrative we're building. So I was able to take my, what, 7%, 5% out of this market. Yeah, my 5% out of this market, which is actually quite dog shit. Reversing. So I'll give this market a little bit of time. We can't take longs or shorts right now because we're in a very unpredictable market environment. So we're just going to let the market show us what it wants to do. Hopefully we start to see rejections from here. Some beautiful supply get put into the market. Okay. There we go. So now we're a little bit more short on this market. If we reverse it and we look at the weekly is lining up okay here. For the story we're building, daily is also lining up phenomenally with this story that we're building. Ready to start looking for these continuation longs now. Technically shorts, but I flipped the chart. 4 hour is building up some beautiful context, putting in some nice demand into this market. Very weak, so I'm going to give this hourly time to show me some nice bullishness. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding. 20 minute is good for longs now, aka shorts. Still nothing. Could have gotten something in here, but played it on the hourly. Nothing. Got red news. Let's look at that hourly. Hourly's holding. 20 minute is holding. Good. Failing quite significantly, so on the 4 hour we might see some chop. Good. 4 hour hourly. 20. I want to see some more bullishness on here. I want to see just one good candle up. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20 minute. Probably got a entry off of this 20 minute. Missed it. Yep, missed it. Okay. Questionable entry over this high. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly's holding 20-minute, 4-hour. Yeah, maybe. No. Okay, entry over this high lines up with this high. Assuming that's where the 20-minute closed. Let's see. Yep. So this is a new candle. ATR low. Oh, it's gonna be a short. My bad. Still nothing to do. We're looking at a 0.41 stop. I like it. I'm gonna take my entry right here. Get stopped out. 20-minute. Gonna wait for an invalidation. God fucking awful price action. Just fucking awful. Still trying to take my edge out of this market though. As shitty as it is. 20-minute. Gonna wait for a new stage 1. Entry over this high. Nowhere to place my stop. Let's see. Okay, gonna wait for a new stage 1. Entry over this high. Valid. Nope. Nowhere to place my stop. This is why I don't like wiki markets. Entry over this high right here. Let's see if we have a place to too big of a stop. We're looking at 0.84 versus 0.84. Actually, no. This isn't half bad. I'll take my entry here. Very big stop for the kind of price movement that I like to see. But I'll take it. Get stopped out right away. God fucking awful price action. 4-hour is holding. Daily is holding its move. 4-hour holding. Hourly holding. 20-minute. Entry over this high. ATR low. Nope. Candle hasn't closed yet. Still valid over this high though. Nope. Valid over this high, depending on where we close. Nope. And we just don't get anything. Was valid over this high, didn't get anything. Nothing. Redness. Wouldn't have touched this market. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding. 20-minute potential longs off of here. Didn't catch anything. Still nothing. Wow. Only entry I saw was over this high. Phenomenal. Entry right here. Let's look at the 20-minute, hourly. Yeah, this is perfection. Oh, a sell right over this low. We're looking at 0.24, 0.3. Yeah, probably going to get stopped out right away, but that's okay. Nothing new here for us. I don't know if that's a break even. Now I move to break even. Stopped out. 4-hour, good. Hourly, good. 20-minute. Nope, nothing. Starting to fill back down, building up something. Eight-hour probably failing. Nothing to do. Might continue this bullishness. Daily is failing. Yeah, we might continue this bullishness. Okay. This is lining up very well with our story. We're still looking for longs. 4 hours probably holding very nicely. Would have started looking at the market off of this 4-hour candle. Okay. 1. 4-hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute. Nothing to do here for me. I want to see a little bit more sideways. Okay. Nope. Don't want to touch this market. Hourly is probably going into the stage 1. So I'm going to wait for that 20-minute bullishness to come in. Phenomenal. Entry over this high. Continuations of the 1 hour. Yeah. Let's see where this candle closes at. It wants to go to the 5-minute. Okay. Yeah. This doesn't have bad entry over these highs. Right here. Oh, that's a very nice stop. Hopefully we get entered in on that. Nope. Fails back down 20-minute. Gonna wait for some more money. Entry over this high is valid. Falls back down. Entry over this high is valid. Falls back down. Entry over this high was somewhat valid. I don't know where I would have placed my low. 0.29, 0.27. So that was a valid entry. This is also a valid entry. So 5-minute low, somewhere right around here. Oh, my bad. Keep thinking it's along. Right about here. ATR low. 0.85 risk. Get tapped in. Finally moved to potentially break even. Yep. Good bullishness came in. Nothing to manage to. Still nothing to manage to. I'll manage to somewhere right around here. Get stopped out. 20-minute new build-up, entry over this high, depending on where we close. Would have been a break even. Gonna wait for a new entry. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, daily's holding. Hourly is holding. I'm gonna inverse and then I'm gonna, yeah, continuations short. I want to see some bullishness off of this market. I don't really want to touch it right now. Okay. Lining up quite well. Entry over this high. Falls back down, nothing to do. Yeah, I don't want to touch this market. Very bad, very bad. Don't want to touch any of this. Let's get the 4 hour. 4 hours sustaining. Hourly is sustaining. 20-minute. Gonna wait for a new entry. Validation. Nope. Nope. Don't want to touch any of this price action. Hidden demand. Hopefully we see a nice bullish push and we fall back down. So daily is starting to fail. A couple things we can do here. Re-invert. We are still under this bullish. Depending on where we close, if we close over this high, we're going to have confirmed reaccumulation on the daily, which it looks like that's exactly what's going on. So probably on the weekly, even though we're anticipating this, we're not done with this leg. And we might have something like this, but up here. And so what we're having right now is these buildups. If I jump down to the daily, phenomenal daily buildups, still good for longs. Lines up with this high, and then we start crashing back down. So this is quite an uncertain market for me. I'm just not going to touch it for now. We're probably going to get, I want to see bullish buildups. Okay, good. Yep, so we're still not done with whatever model we're working with. Hourly is very bad price action. Could see us going sideways for a little bit more. Okay. Yep, enter over this high. Whatever low that is. ATR low. Probably do a limit. Survive, probably move to break even by now. Okay, we're at break even still. Okay, getting some nice bullishness. Only management I see is to here. We're looking at a 4.5 gain. That's okay. Phenomenal. Getting a nice mover. Phenomenal. I like to see these moves. Probably somewhere to around here. We're up 10R. So we'll leave it to here. Great. This is what I wanted to see. Bullish continuations. So we line up with this higher time frame. You know, we're currently completing this leg to continue further down. Oh, my bad. Okay. Probably going to get taken out here pretty soon. Still wanting to continue. Probably managed to here. We're up 15R. Not bad. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Guys, we have a slight problem. I accidentally hit the TP line. So I'm going to restart and then just play forward to whatever this line was. So once again, I'm going to restart. But I want to look at the 4 hour, the daily. Daily was undergoing whatever the fuck that was. Potentially could have scalped a few longs in here. Don't know how that would have gone. 4 hour is holding, hourly is holding, 20-minute. Very nice bullishness off of this candle. No other entries. Yeah, this was a spectacular entry. So what I'll do is I'll just do that. I'll do a limit. Get tapped in. Survive that. How far did the trade go? Well, I actually don't know how far the trade went, so we're just going to play it forward. Okay, we were managed to like 10R or something. And then we accidentally got tapped out. So something like this. Managed to about this low. I said we were going to get taken out, and then the move just kind of continued. Yep, there we go. Phenomenal. Gonna move this higher. So we're currently up a total of 18R. Not half bad. Hopefully we survive this. Nope, we get taken out at 18R. No other entries were available at the time. Let's look at the daily. Daily's holding, 4 hours holding, hourly's holding, 20-minute. Hourly might start to undergo some sort of stage 1, so I have to be a little bit more cautious on my 20 entries. Yep, exactly what we anticipated. Hourly undergoing whatever it has to. Putting in some sort of demand into this market. Potential entry over this high. Break even anyway. So I want to see some 20-minute hourly. Okay, hourly's coming in. 20-minute only other entry I see is over this high or this high. Let me think about it. 4 hour holding, hourly holding. I'll take this entry. I'll move to ATR low. So it looks like it might be this or something new. Okay, I'll take it. Didn't get tapped in, fails back down. Yeah, I don't want to touch this anymore. And notice how I didn't have to take a trade, right? I just kind of stayed out. Okay, 4 hours starting to... So currently we're in some sort of accumulation or distribution. You can just kind of tell by the price action. Daily, we are in whatever this structure is. I want to see it continue higher. So we look at the weekly. We're undergoing whatever this leg is. So I either want to see it start to fail now. So let's look at the dailies holding 4 hour. 4 hours no longer holding. Daily is supporting the move. 4 hours supporting the move. Hourly is very weak. Was very weak. Yeah. So I just want to see it collapse now or give me something of substance. Valid entry over this high. Let's look at the daily. Daily supporting the move. 4 hour is supporting the move. Hourly is... I want to see hourly sideways and then build something up. It could go from here, but the amount of weakness we're seeing on the hourly is just not worth my risk. Yep. Hourly doing exactly what I waited for. Phenomenal. Probably news here, so we'll wait for a clean build-up. Potential entry over this high. Let's look at the daily. Daily is still supporting the move. 4 hours also. Hourly is not. No, not at all. Would have been a... Let's see what kind of entry we would have gotten here. Entry over this high would have been a break even. Or even... No, would have been a break even. 20-minute. Gonna wait for a new reset. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding, 20-minute. Yep. If it wants to jump down to a 5-minute. Phenomenal entry over this high. 5-minute. Nope, fails back down. Let's look at the 20-minute. 20-minute is building something new. We do have valid entry over this high, but this is also going to give us a valid entry as soon as we close right here. So yeah, this is okay. Long right here. ATR low, right about here. Get tapped in, probably get tapped out right away. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly's holding, 20-minute. New valid long above this high. Failed back down. Nope, don't want to touch any of this. Very choppy market. Finally, something worth following. Gonna wait for this candle to close. Closed right here. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is very, very weak. It could go from here. Don't take me wrong. We're building up something very nice over these highs. Over all of this. I'll take it. Why not? Over this high. ATR low. Yep, something like this. Entry right here, we're looking at 0.25, 0.28. Yep. Get tapped in. This actually would have been our low, but that's okay. Probably, I don't know if that would have been a break even. Oh, probably a loss here. 4 hours starting to fail hourly. Yeah, I told you guys it just hourly is dog shit right now. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20 minutes, starting to put something new in. 20-minute is still valid over this high, so I'll see if I would have gotten an entry. Very shit price action. Entry somewhere right around here, 2.4. Yep, just within an ATR. Let's look at the hourly again. Yeah, I kind of saw this coming with the hourly. I just needed to see it collapse. Sometimes it'll go, you know, something like this. Sometimes it'll just kind of wedge up and then it goes over these highs. That's kind of what I was looking for. But in this case, we collapsed back down. I was anticipating longs off of here. But it looks like we're finally building something new up, which I love to see. 20-minute. I'll take it. Yep. Nothing new here. Give me just 1 second. 4 hour. No. God fucking awful price action. 4 hour. Oh, let's see some bullishness come off of this market. No. Okay, finally clearing up. Potential long here. Yep, this high. This would have been my high. Love to see it. One, 2. 5-minute entry over this high ATR low. I'm going to guesstimate so I don't have to replay some stop somewhere around here. Make it just slightly tighter. We're looking at 0.25, so half an ATR. Kind of guesstimated. Not very fair. Would have been a break-even trade, regardless. Okay. I'll wait for a new 20-minute buildup. Nope. Goes without me. Oh, and red news, so I don't know if I would have traded any of that. Potential entry over this high, missed it. Four-hour. So weekly, we are still within this longer leg on which we're anticipating this. Entry for this high is valid. Still nothing. Candle hadn't completed, so entry over this high. Nope. I have to think about it. Entry, there's two entries here. Entry over this high or entry over this high. At the time of playing, let's see what this would have looked like. Yeah, it looks like I did get a half decent stop in here. Somewhere right around here. Right over the highs. We're looking at 0.14, so a little under an ATR. Has to be a stop. Okay, took my loss. 20-minute. I'm gonna wait for a new build-up. This high right here. I like this candle. Okay. 1, 2. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4 hours good. Hourly's good. 20-minute. Yeah, good. Hopefully no red news. It looks like it's after market close. Or after market open, I guess. So, still fair. This ATR looks a little bit big. 22. Yeah. So I'd probably do the body. And then move this just slightly higher so we don't get wicked in. Get tapped in. Move to break even. Probably take break even. 20-minute. Gonna wait for a new build up. Phenomenal. 5-minute. Entry over this high. Yes. I like. We're looking at 0.51. Too big. So move this slightly higher. 0.29. So 1 ATR. I'll take it. Not half bad. Probably a break even as well. Hourly is sustaining the move. 20-minute is not being very cooperative. Daily, surprisingly, is still sustaining the move. I mean, it kind of still wants to go higher. I could see this entire schematic as some sort of distribution or start of a distribution where we're just going to chop around here for, oh, my bad. Where we're just going to chop around here for a little bit, and that's okay. Something like this. And then we're going to continue this flush down. I don't know, so just kind of based on the information I'm given right now. 4 hours still semi good for longs. Very good lineup on the daily though. I could see a very nice continuation higher. However, yeah, this isn't too bad. Hourly, I want to see it go sideways and then build up. Not a build up enough. Like, yeah, this is a valid entry. I want to see sideways. Would have been a phenomenal entry. Would have gotten stopped out right away at market close. So gonna give this market time to undergo whatever it has to. Yep, that's what I wanted to see. You see, guys? Yeah, this would have been an okay entry off of there. Immediate break even. Oh, why do I always play it so fast when good stuff happens? Okay, so okay on the 20 or on the hourly. Let's look at the hourly. 4 hour. 4 hour is a little bit weak. kind of looking like this or this. Hourly is showing bullishness. 20-minute is showing extreme bullishness over this high. 5-minute entry, I'll take. ATR low. Let's see if that's where the 20-minute close. Nope, no closure yet. 20-minute, nope, no closure yet. 20-minute closed off of this high, so this would have been our entry. Yep, less than ATR, immediate break even, or move to break even. Give it time. I'm gonna have to wrap this up here pretty quick. I think it was 0.2. Yep. Move to break even. Get stopped out. 20-minute. Gonna wait for a new build up. Missed it. Looks like red news potentially. Okay, let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is holding. Hourly is holding. 20-minute is holding. So 5-minute entry over this high. Nope, not yet. Nope. Would have been over this high. Oh, that's on the 20 though. On the 5. So off the 20, it would have been this entry right here. Hopefully we're within an ATR. We're looking at 0.4, yeah. So I'll take an entry like this. Probably going to be a very quick loser. Yep. 20-minute, going to wait for a new stage 1. Starts to fail back down. Let's look at the daily, see where we're at. Very questionable price action. Sustaining the move. 4 hour is sustaining the move. Hourly is starting to fail back down. I want to see some very clean bullishness like that. 20-minute probably. I mean, we had a valid entry here. I want to make sure this wasn't news. April 4th. January, February, March, April 4th. Red news at 8. Yep, that was red news. Give me just 1 second, you guys. I have to check some stuff here. Okay, I'll be right back. Hang on. Alright, guys, so sorry for the delay. Well, not for you guys, but for myself. Weekly is still continuing this weekly push up to continue lower. We don't know where this phase is going to end at. So we just kind of got to continue taking our edge out of this very bullish market. Daily good, 4 hour is good, hourly is good, 20-minute. I can't recall if I played this too fast or if this was news. I believe we had news at 8, so would have missed it. Very beautiful longs through here. Gonna give this market time. Probably hourly is gonna go into that stage 1 again. Fall down a little bit. I want to see some strong bullishness though. Hourly is starting to put in some nice bullishness, so potential long over this high wouldn't be half bad. I'll take it. Probably going to be a very, very quick loss, and that's okay with me. But yeah, I am going to have to wrap this up. We are on April, January, February, March, April, May, June. What month did we end this data collection at? I forgot. I think it was every 6 months, so January, February, March, April, May, June. So we still have another 2 months. January, February, March, April. Yeah. Get tapped in. Oh, it looks like rollover is coming up. Shouldn't have taken this trade. So we're probably going to end up taking a break even. We'll move to break even. We got rollover here in a little bit. So hopefully we hit that. Yep, move to break even. We're not in enough profit, so we'll probably just take a break even. Or a minor gain, yeah. Took our break even. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new build up. Hourly is still undergoing that stage 1. So we'll wait for a new build up. Potential entry over this high. Oh, nope, over this high. Still valid, so I'll take that. Beautiful. So I'll set it over the highs, under the low. We're looking at 0.14 versus 0.18. Not bad. This would have been our low, but that's okay. Get taken out regardless. Hourly is still undergoing whatever it had to. Still building up though. So we have plenty of opportunity. Entry by stop over this high. We got red news, so I'm going to skip all this. Don't want to mess around with that kind of price action. if it doesn't want to freeze up on me. 4 hour is sustaining, hourly sustaining, 20-minute. Phenomenal longs over this high. Unfortunately, we did have red news here, which isn't too far off from 40 minutes out, and then we have more red news coming up. So this is probably going to shoot up, hopefully. Nope. Complete opposite, actually. And hopefully on the daily, we can start this reversal, so we're in line with the higher time frame context. However, daily is still good. 4 hour is not good. This tool isn't being very nice. Hourly good, 20-minute is good. So I'll wait for the 20-minute buildups here. So you can tell how I've changed the system quite a bit for my personal testing and analysis from the previous test. God, this is slow. Yep, falls back down, nothing to do. Don't want to really be messing around with this market for a little bit. Give me just 1 second. I'm a little busy here on the side. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm going to refresh again. Very, very slow. Okay. Nothing. 8 hour will probably give us a very nice story. Daily holding, 4 hour holding. 8 hours building them nicely. 4 hours questionable. Still holding. Hourly is holding 20 minutes. So we're going to wait for a 20-minute build up. Yeah, this isn't half bad. Hopefully we close there. Did we? Yep. So this would have been our entry. Hopefully the stop ain't too big. We're looking at 0.48. Yeah. We'll do a limit. Get limited in. The 8 hour. I want to redo an analysis on here. 8 hour is okay. We're a little early on the 8 hour. 4 hour is good. Hourly is good. 20-minute. This isn't too bad. Okay. Probably gonna move to break even if we get a good strong push, and we don't. Phenomenal. Survive that. Probably take a break even now. 20-minute. Gonna wait for a new build up. Phenomenal over this high if we do get something. Okay, good. 4 hours sustaining, hourly sustaining. 20-minute is sustaining. Yeah. So whatever this high was, there was valid entries on this high and this high. So looks a little bit big of a stop. We're looking at 0.5. Actually, no, that lines up quite nicely. Very big. I just don't like these big stop losses. There's still good potential here, but they're big. Probably not break even yet. Oh no, break even already. Take my break even. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new build up. Falls back down. Don't want to touch this market. 4 hour, probably failing back down. Hourly. Let's look at that 8 hour. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for hour. Hourly is building something very weak. Let's look at the 20-minute. Yeah. This is an okay market condition. There we go. Entry over this high. Let's look at the 4 hour. Let's look at the weekly, daily. So what's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. What is this? This is a beautiful supply zone on some many time frames, right? And what are retail looking to do? Retail's looking to sell the shit out of this market, right? Oh. And so are we, to some extent. Look at the market condition. That's kind of what it's falling in line, okay? But that doesn't mean we should start looking for sells right away. Why? Because when we step down to the daily, what is the daily telling us? We're in a clear accumulation model. Why are we going to prioritize such a high time frame up here that has very little to do with our 1 to 5 minute entries? Follow our daily until this starts to fail back down. Then our bias at some point through this chop will change to distribution, right? That's where a lot of people go wrong. And so people are stalking for longs, and they might be right. I wouldn't doubt if they're right, but wait for the market to show you that, right? A lot of people are taking endless losses. Like they saw this change of character right here, They're looking at this supply zone and whatever the hell they call it and looking to sell it. And they're just going to endlessly liquidate it. So I'm going to wait until the market shows me that. So 4 hours, okay. Hourly is very, very weak. Starting to put in some nice demand though. So okay longs. Oh yeah, and I did say I'd take this long. So whatever this high was. Probably right over here. ATR low. We're looking at 0.15 versus 0.19. Not bad. I'll take it. And then I gotta get rid of this giant box because it is annoying me quite a bit. Oh, my bad. Right here. Hello? Hello? There we go. So 5-minute entry. I did a limit so I don't have to replay. Get taken out right away. 20-minute. Would have been a phenomenal entry. Unfortunately, no longer valid. Yep, nothing to do. News is playing out. Alrighty, guys, I am gonna wrap this up here for the night for me. For you guys, it's gonna be like a very short pause. I'm gonna go make myself some dinner. It is currently 11:30, so I do want to get some sleep because I've been staying up quite late, and I just got back from Cali, and there was just a earthquake there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but as soon as we landed back home, we got the news that an earthquake had happened as soon as we had taken off. But that's okay. Everyone's okay. Life is good. So, gonna wait for a new build up on the 20-minute. Yep, entry over this high. Phenomenal. ATR low. Hopefully that's where the candle closed. We have red news in like 4 hours, maybe 2 hours. Okay, not half bad. We're looking at 0.34, so half an ATR. I'll do a limit. Let's look at the 4 hour again. 4 hours holding, or at least holding. 20-minute is holding. 5-minute, beautiful entry. Move to break even, likely. Probably take a phenomenal break even. Okay, looks like money might be behind this move. Nope. Maybe. Maybe. No. We did hit red news here, so it's okay. 20-minute is no longer holding or giving us anything worthwhile. Market close. That is a good entry. I want to see what time this was at. This was at 16:20, so 4 at market open, so nothing. Phenomenal entry right here. 4 hour holding, hourly holding, 20-minute is holding, 5-minute entry over this high. I like this entry. So I'm gonna see how much we're up on that count. We're probably up what, 15% maybe. Okay, we move down, we get tapped in. What happened here? It looks like we got tapped in and then it took us out and then it went. 20-minute no longer valid. Yep, nothing to do here. Give this market time. Technically valid buy stop over this high. Gonna give this market a little bit of time to show us its hand. Still nothing to do. Would have been a valid entry right here. I think this was red news though. April 13th. So we'll go here to April 13th. I hope it's red news. Yep, at 6:30. Time was this at? No, completely valid entry actually. Should have taken it. Give me just 1 second. Okay. 1, 2. Let's look at the 4 hour. See where we're at this point. 4 hours supporting the move, hourly supporting the move, 20-minute. Yep, this is a very clean entry for me. ATR low. 6 is big, but maybe it'll work. 4-4, 4-3, 4-3. I want to put it right around here. Good. Get our entry buy stop. Forgot what happened here. Okay, yeah. I thought it'd be red news, but I guess not. Move to break even real quick. Still nothing to manage to. Probably going to take me out at break even. Nope. Managed to perhaps this though. Give me 4R secure. Hopefully we survive this, and we don't. And it's probably going to go now. Nope. Good. At least we secure some of the move. 20-minute, I'm going to wait for stage 1. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding, hourly holding, 20-minute. Would have been a somewhat valid buy stop right here. Oh, no, we're news. So valid buy stop over this high, but I was news. Let's look at the hourly supporting the move. Questionable entry over this high. Let's look at the hourly. I'll take it. I do like the strength that came into this this last 5-minute candle. Probably gonna stop me out right away. Yep. 20-minute, gonna wait for a new build up. Let's look at the hourly. Yep, nothing to do, nothing to do, nothing to do. Hourly, nothing. Still nothing. Potential entry over this high, I do like that. Let's look at the 4 hour, 4 hours holding, hourly's holding, 20 minutes holding, 5-minute entry. Yep, I like that entry. The TR low. Whatever low gets greater, we're looking at 0.4. Oh no, that's huge. Then we'll, geez, yeah, this is a very tight entry actually. I was looking to secure this low, but we're looking at 0.24. It's all right. Take our beautiful loss. 20-minute, gonna wait for that stage 1 to build up. Beautiful entry over this high. I want to see what price looked like at this point. Okay. 4 hour is good. 4 hours probably gonna stage 1. Hourly is very weak, probably following that stage 1. I want to see this just kind of sideways for a good amount of time. Hourly is still displaying a okay amount of strength. Looking at entry, where was that entry I was looking at? No entry yet. Oh, it was this one. There we go. I was like, I know I was looking for that entry. Very tight. This is questionable. 0.1, so half an ATR. Yeah, this is okay. I'm gonna see if it's an immediate break even. Yep, it is. Nothing to do. Missed that move. A-okay. This is okay. Entry over this high is questionable. Falls back down. Hourly is good. 20-minute is good. 4 hours probably. No, 4 hours good. Hourly still undergoing whatever that stage 1 is. So give it a little bit of time. 20-minute is valid for a buy stop though. Hopefully the candle closed. Yep. Right here. Let's see. No! The candle hadn't closed yet. Okay, entry over this high. Nope. Yep. Still undergoing this higher time frame. Stage 1, probably on the 4 hour as well. Yep, wanted to see that 4 hour stage 1 for the longest time. Daily probably going to start failing back down. 4 hours sustaining the move, questionably. Hourly sustaining the move, 20-minute. Finally starting to see some bullishness come into this market right over this high. Valid entry. ATR low. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is weak, very weak. Hourly is weak, very, very weak. I'll take it just because I said I would, but probably going to get stopped out here. Whatever low this is. Looking at 0.26. A little bit bigger than what we expected for an ATR stop, but that's okay. I kind of like to account for, yeah, very weak market. Very, very weak. I don't like this one bit. So all these people that endlessly shuffled millions and billions of dollars into this market, what happened to them? They're actively getting taken out. And I'm over here still looking for my longs. So just to give you an idea of how general masses think. 20-minute valid entry buy stop, still valid over this high, so I'll take it. ATR low, something like this perhaps. We're looking at 0.27. I could make it just slightly bigger. Something like that. Get entered. Move to break even. Probably get stopped out. Per usual. Still moving. Nothing to manage to. If it wants to support the move, it's going to absorb these lows and then continue higher. Otherwise, we're just going to get taken out. Rollover. Phenomenal. Survive the rollover, survive the whatever news or whatever that might have been. We'll manage to 4R. I think that's the lowest point I'd be willing to give up. Probably going to get taken out. Nope. Survive. Probably going to secure another 4.7. Nothing to manage to yet. Looking at potentially this point right around here. We're looking at 6R. Managing to these lows. Whoa, what just happened? Managing to these lows. Hello? Okay, there we go. Managing to these lows, perhaps somewhere right around here. We're looking at 7R. Something like that. Get stopped out. Yep. So we secured 7R. Let's go look at the 4 hour. 4 hours sustaining the move, hourly sustaining the move, 20 minute. Very weak market. Don't want to touch it. Want to see a flush out just like that and then a build up. Some sorts. Okay, that could have been a potential entry. I missed it. Lining up very nicely with the hourly. So hopefully this candle or the next candle opens up something like this. Nope, falls back down. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. One more candle. One more. And falls back down. Nothing to do. Hourly undergoing that stage. 4 hour. Falling back down. Probably look at the 8 hour at this point. Don't want to touch this market. Do want to touch this market. Weekly's holding, daily's holding. 4 hour. You can see how nasty this daily is, but 4 hours good, hourly's good. Hourly's actually just finishing its stage 1, pushing into the stage 2. So if I get one more strong push off of this, I'll consider entering. A little late. We had red news an hour ago. Gotta let this market just kind of flush out, do whatever it has to. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is kind of weak. 8 hour, strong, 20 minute. So I'm going to wait for the 20 minute to give us some more bullishness. Very weak market. 4 hour good. Hourly is starting to put in that nice bullish demand. However, we're very weak. So I'll give it a few more candles to kind of, there we go. 5 minute, nope, nothing do, nothing do, nothing do. Hourly, questionable. There we go. Hourly is putting in that beautiful demand. Very weak market, so I could see it flushing out like that and then build up. Yes, phenomenal. Yes, 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 yes. Hourly is good. 20 minute is good. 5 minute is good. Love it. Entry right around here. Low somewhere right around here. Probably going to get stopped out, to be honest. Let's see if we would have gotten a break even at least. Yep, break even. Good, good. And that's why we have management, guys. Immediate break even for me. Give me just 1 second. Okay. 20 minute. Gonna wait for some sort of new stage 1. Building up very, very nicely. Falls back down, nothing to do. Very weak hourly market as well. I do want to, yep. 4 hour is good. I just don't like the hourly. Gonna give this market time, especially with red news coming up. Sorry about that. Okay, let's look at the weekly. Hopefully we're still building up. You see, once again, all these people that had endless amounts of supply into here are getting taken out. I could see this absorbing and then continuing lower if we want to continue the kind of higher time frame narrative that we're building up. So give me just 1 second. Okay. Daily is very weak of a market. 8 hour. Weekly, good. Daily is okay. 4 hour is okay. Hourly is okay. 20 minute is okay. I assume. Okay. Okay, lining up. Ah, red news. Red news had to ruin it, huh? What's new? Okay, got some more red news coming up. Let that play out however it wants to. It's like a 4 hour. 4 hours good. Hourly is good. Hourly is very weird. Very, very weird, but that's just because of red news. Okay. Oh, yes. I like this. Let's take the 4 hour. Good. Hourly shaping up quite nicely. Okay. Let's look at the 20 again. 20 is valid. ATR low. I'll take it. Doink. And nothing. 20 minute, gonna wait for any stage 1. Nothing. Yep. I like this. This is aftermarket close. Yeah. Market open, and then we have a couple hours in between and a very nice long. We're looking at 0.6. Oh no, that's a really big stop. Unfortunately, the stop is way too big, guys, so I'm gonna have to wait. Good thing we didn't take it. Okay, entry over this high. 5 minute, we're looking at 0.38 stop. Oh, bad. Long. Somewhere around here, 0.38. Yeah, not bad. A little over an ATR. Let's look at the daily. Daily sustaining, 4 hours sustaining, hourly questionable. This is probably going to collapse here pretty soon. But maybe we can get something out of this market. Still valid. Still valid. Updated low, though, to this low. Somewhere around here. Okay, updated low. So what I'll do is move it just slightly higher. And then we're looking at 0.26. Somewhere around there. Okay, new low. This would be our low. And we get taken out. 20 minute. I want to see this collapse. I really do. 4 hour is sustaining hourly is probably stage 1ing right now, but likely to continue. So this would have been my next entry right here. I want to see what that looked like live. Like I said, it doesn't help to lie to yourself, so just keep it honest. 1, 2. Look at the 4 hour. 4 hours is good. Hourly is here's the thing. I'm gonna take it, but more likely than not, the hourly is gonna sideways. I forgot how big the stop was, so we'll kind of guesstimate half an ATR, so I don't have to replay. Oh, that was a yep. Okay. 20 minute, technically valid by stop over this high. Let's look at the. Nah, we'll give this market time. There we go. This was on market. No, this wasn't. 20 minute. Gonna wait for close. Yep, there we go on the hourly. Yes. Just what I was waiting for. 4 hour. 8 hour. Yeah, so we're probably starting to undergo this distribution. Perhaps. Probably on the daily as well. Yep. Yes, sir. Okay. So as we're saying right now, this is our continuation forward. Likely, I hope. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. It is 11:50 for me. Let's see how much percent we made in, what, 5 months, 6 months? We've done 5 months of data collection. We're up 23%. What a shit back test. What an absolute shit back test. But that's okay, right? What have we done right now? Because on my previous system, I wouldn't have touched this market until weekly validations down on supply. So still taking out an edge out of the market, clearly reduced because to some extent we're counter trend trading. If you want to look at that, institutional order flows this. What are we doing? We're scalping our way up until the market tells us no longer. And that's okay. Like, we don't have a very good trending market. You know when we will? When we reverse this, this is going to be our phenomenal, amazing trending market. That's what I'm anticipating right now. So I don't know how the market plays out, but anyhow, guys, I'll be right back.